Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to day 52 of my speedrun slash ELO journey trying to reach ELO 2000. We're on day 52, so we've played 51 games and we have 50 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. It's not going too bad so far. We've been playing 10-0 games and let's hop into one right now. Here we go. If we can get a match. And there we finally go. We're playing yet another provisional rating player. I guess when you're around 1500, you play a lot of provisional guys, but he is a 1611 right now. If we win this game, we're going to move on to 1600 ourselves, so let's go for a dub. And should we play a standard scotch game or 4-night scotch? Let's go for a standard. And he plays like a Philidor mix, so we can probably take the pawn. I don't think pushing does anything. I don't really like that structure. I mean, we could take the pawn and probably get queens off the board. Do I like that though? Kind of want to play with the queen. But what would be a good move here then? This. I know the most natural move is just taking the pawn. Which, let's just be natural. If the queens have to come off, the queens can come off. Okay. And now, let's threaten his knight right away, trying to get this pawn. And he protects it, nice job. But we can probably double up his pawns. And I think that's a good feel. I could be wrong about that. Okay, so now I'd like to get our bishop out or our knight out. We just need to develop. Let's just keep normal development going. We can possibly castle queenside eventually and give a check as we do it. I don't want to get our own pawns doubled, but should we do this? Should we move it? What would be a good square for our knight? I'm wondering. No square stands out obviously to me. Let's protect it like this, honestly. The queens are off. We don't necessarily need to tuck ourselves away into a corner with the king. So let's try to get the bishop off. All right, all right. And let's finish our development. If he goes here, this knight is protected. We could even add more protection if we thought it was necessary. Should probably be careful here because if we do this, he does have this. And then we can jump in probably. So I think that's fine. Let's protect it with this. This is not that scary. We could also throw in a check. Just develop our rook while we do it. Okay, now let's pin the bishop. His knight's still not even developed. Until now. This is an idea, by the way. But is it any good? Because he just slides up. Or no, he doesn't. Actually, yes, he does. But we can keep adding more and more pressure. Of course, it's pinned. That's why I'm making this move, guys. I think his best move is sliding the king up. But then we can possibly threaten... Oh, that's a good idea, too. That's a good idea, too. Didn't think about that. Of course, this isn't available. What about boom? Yeah, comes here, then we maybe try to get more attack. And if he takes it, that would just be a blunder straight up. Okay, goes back there. This is probably a good move. Just not allowing us in there. Yeah, opponent playing really well. Boom, 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 boom. Seems a little bit of a stretch, but worth trying. Maybe I just calculated that way too quickly, which isn't smart, but I think we can try it. Actually, should we? Boom, 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 boom. And then what? It's probably just rushed. I don't think I want to go boom, 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 because then he just comes here. And what do I have in that position? Ugh. Probably just rushed it. There's this idea, but still. Don't think we should give up another pawn. All right, we need to make a move. Let's just try this. This is probably a pretty nice move for him. Yeah, he's getting everything right. Can possibly create a weakness. Possibly not. Probably drop back here if he does play that. Opponent playing very fast as well. This is an idea of not. Okay, damn it. Can possibly play that anyway, or can play this. Yeah. Can't really move the king away quite yet, because we just take it. This is protected. This comes down, still an option now too. This was probably not a good move. Gotta be careful moving the king away too, because it blocks the bishop. Opponent has played really well. It's been a queenless game. We've given up a pawn, but he has those doubled pawns on the queen side. Think we shouldn't start freaking out anytime soon just because we're down a pawn. Time's not the best right now, but 4 minutes should be plenty. If we have to start playing a little faster, we will. Okay, plays his bishop there. This is tempting. Not worried about this. Okay. Got a couple. Okay, yeah, he defends like that. Nice. Kind of want to get out of the way first, but that's dangerous for a knight. Let's do this. Didn't think that through, but hopefully it works. Okay, not sure what that does. This is now protected. We're slowly gonna try to make up some time. He's hopefully slowing down. Okay. Let's see what this can do. His king doesn't feel comfortable. Okay, can it get the exchange back? We can also just take it right away. Probably not a bad idea. Might be a little slow, but we can work with this. His knight has some nice squares, but let's just keep going closer. Also, this is nice now. Actually, we don't even need to do that yet. Goal is to keep jumping in here. Time is still on my attention. What a battle so far from Kobrak. Provisional 1611. Probably the best play we've seen from an opponent so far, which is a pleasure. Need to get our rook involved. His king temporarily feels kind of compact with these two squares blocked. Like, boom. I'm not sure how he's saving this pawn, for example. And time's evening out finally, a little bit. Okay, it does that. Of course, we cannot go here because then he just captures back and it's pinned. So let's move away from the knight. Now the knight has no checks. And he doesn't give up a pawn, I guess. Or does he? Takes, boom, boom. Yeah. But then there's checks and everything. This seems pretty intuitive to take like this. Okay, so boom, Boom. Boom. He could just come here. What about... Sorry, no, not that. Let's start with this. In any case, we're up the exchange for a pawn once he captures back. And now I'm thinking. Boom. Ooh, that looks juicy. Guys, I think I see his tactic. Possibly. Which is give a check. I think his only move here is to move his rook back. But now, boom. Yeah, I think this works. I think you guys see it. We're going to get another exchange. That was kind of tactical. I'm glad that worked out. He had to move the rook back. Because I saw that if we got our rook here, the king captures, this is a check, and then we get the rook. Which is this following demonstration. Of course, make sure, triple check. Okay. He had that move too, which is kind of cute. Let's try to get more... Oh, was that an even trade in the end, I guess? Okay, well, we do get this now, and everything's on light squares, which is mental note. So this pawn is going to be scooped up. Like so. And we're going to try our best to push this pawn to victory. Which I think we can get away with. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and we don't have time to mess around. Okay. Looks pretty promising. Time is plentiful. We're going to get a win. Very good game from our opponent. Goes to show. Opponents are finally getting better. Why do opponents do this? Instead of resigning, they leave the game. Pretty classless, but nonetheless, I'll say good game. Claim the victory. And yeah, that was... Wow, it's unfortunate because for back-to-back games, we played provisional rated opponents. So now our ELO hasn't changed in either game, even though those were difficult games. But nonetheless, we'll take the win. We're 51-1-0. So thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe. It was a fun game, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out.